All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Noragami OVA number 4.
All right, guys, so we are finishing up Noragami here. This is the last thing that we'll be recording for it.
Yep.
This is an OVA that is intended to be watched after Season 2 has finished. There was another OVA that we could watch before this one, but it has nothing in it that is canon, is an anime original kind of specific thing there as well. So this is the only one that we'll be doing as recommended by our Discord community. So, okay.
I am looking forward to this. Like, the OVAs in general for this show have been a bit, how should I say this? A bit whack?
Yeah.
A bit crazy.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, usually taking some antics with regards to Yato, Hiyori, and Yukine, and then exacerbating them to their utmost so that we can get some
good
hijinks, good laughs, comedy, and then maybe some wholesomeness in the midst of that as well.
Right.
With this coming off of basically the dramatic escalation of a war between the heavens gods and those of our main cast, I don't see that they should necessarily give too much focus to that because it might be too serious for
possibly
OVA. However, having some kind of connection to the main plot reasons that there should be something continuity-wise that is bounding it within that element of the story.
There's a reason that it's for after Season 2, which, given what's been happening, makes me a bit curious.
Same. But guys, if you want to find out what we're reacting to after this, be sure to check out the end of the discussion there. We are going to be doing a very unique review with regards to this, in that the poll that we did has 3 shows that we'll be watching in sequence, one directly after the other and then after the other. So stick around to find out about that. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into this. All right, everyone, now be sure to go check out the reaction portion of the video in the description below, then come back here for the discussion.
Oh boy. Wow.
This was chaotic and rather
Mm-hmm.
sweet. We get basically a little moment of Yato having the excitement of getting the group together and wants to go to not Disneyland and spend some time with them. But the problem is that Hiyori has had this experience in this place tainted. With a bad memory.
And thankfully, it's not as bad as it could be in her as a memory, because if she knew that was Yato's dad, that would be all kinds of even worse.
Yeah, but like, I really like that they're making it be a memory that she doesn't like, because she didn't want the kiss.
Right.
Like, this guy basically grabbed her and forced a kiss on her, which is,
And she did kind of have a bit of a crush on him, but
but still,
but she did not. She was
not wanting that.
Nope.
And
it was also, on top of that, it's something where that was a moment where she was forgetting Yato.
It was a moment where she nearly forgot Yato.
Yeah.
And it's really scary.
Yep, because otherwise she would have lost this family that she has, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's not just Yato. Maybe she could, if she forgot Yato, that's one thing, But Yukine, no, absolutely not.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. And thus, having them get to spend some time together as a family is sweet.
Yep.
The fact that we get a convenient reason as to why everyone else ends up involved in this, sure, why not? The idea that Ebisu, this is why it's kind of important, I guess, that we watch it after Season 2's over.
Right.
Ebisu's now a little kid again. And he's wanting to see, like, oh, what did my predecessor do? Oh, he went around the near shore, around Earth, and, checked out and took pictures and stuff.
I see.
Kept a little bit of a what would that be?
Picture book? Yeah.
Picture book, just like, oh, sweet.
Also, I think it's kind of, it isn't dark, but it's cool that basically it's something where he is also taking pictures and leaving things behind in case something happens to him potentially, and he wants to be able to say, okay, here's some other stuff that you can get.
Some easy groundwork for you to be able to walk on, and you don't have to be uncertain about a lot of things.
He's setting down roots, of like, okay, this is my new life. So here I go.
Yeah, I love the reason also as to why Yato ended up having the money to take them there as well, was that he was at his new job.
Right.
And he lied saying that he had a son. But he's not married, so the guy's like, "Oh, single dad. Oh, yes, I'll absolutely give you a bonus." And it's the thing of where you're like, "Okay, Yukine is right there." But also is the idea that Yato just recently came to a small restaurant of sorts, where this was the Olive Tavern, and he had his not son there, with him, and
and it does kind of make sense because just saying like, "Oh yeah, my kid," like. That's kind of Yukine's situation there, right?
Yeah,
but then, of course, it's like, well, I mean, okay, I'll take the money for sure.
For sure. Was that 30,000 yen, I think?
Yeah, so basically $300.
$300? Yeah. That's pretty good.
Yep.
I don't remember what day passes at Disneyland are like, but I believe they're around $80. Like, there's, like, cheaper ones, and there's, like, tiers of them. But I remember there are some that are
I remember I went to
so
Epcot like 12 years ago, and that was... It was about $90 or $85 for a day pass, I think.
Per person.
Yeah.
And that's with kids or adults?
I don't know.
Yato would totally try and be like,
I think that was
the kid
adults.
price.
Yeah, or Yukine, he's a kid, but I think it was like 12 and under is what they would consider like
that's
a kid,
true. That's true. They usually would
Yeah.
Right. Not for teenagers.
But any of the food items that they would have got there would have been,
stacked price-wise. I also loved the commentary that Ebisu was giving of like, this has similarities to certain religious organizations and structures.
God.
And with everyone participating and creating the story surrounding this fictional character, no wonder they make tons of money here. And it was just like slow clap.
Yep.
Just yes, the religion of corporate greed.
Yep.
Just
and then
how we can make people think like, you're a part of this too. Build this with us. We love our community as long as you give us some money.
And then Yato being so obsessed with the Mickey Mouse, Chuck E. Cheese, etc. Right? And then just realizing eventually, what? No, it was just some
lie.
It was just some middle-aged man,
dude.
Oh God. Oh, my life is a lie. And then Kuro and Kofuku are just like, we're just gonna help you drink away your sorrows. And why? No,
don't think
reason.
About it.
Don't think about it. It's just we just feel for you. You know? That's it. That's all that's going on here.
Kofuku saw Yato's innocent smile at some point and decided, I wanted to crush it.
Yeah.
Which is like, I love how Kuro's just like, even your instincts are just evil.
That was a fantastic line.
She's just like, he's got childhood innocence about him surrounding this whole place. I want to crush it.
Yeah. Like, it's the whole, I'm an agent of chaos.
Yes. And then hearing Jotaro say his lines of just like, no. He says no. All Kofuku hears is yes.
Kofuku, yes.
Kofuku, yes.
I'll just give him the teary eyes. We haven't had a date in 20 years.
And he's just like, ugh, that's true.
Which I love for a few reasons, because one, it's the idea that, okay, since they're gods, 20 years, that's not that long for them, right? So it's no big deal.
Yeah.
But at the same time, 20 years, that's a long ass time.
Time doesn't move slower or faster for them just because they're gods.
It maybe means less, but it's still passing. And
right. It's like saying, hey, we haven't had a date in 6 months or something.
Right.
It's like, ooh. Yeah. Also, I like it because it's kind of canon confirmation that they are actually just a couple.
Exactly.
They are a couple.
Yes.
Like, if we, for some reason, had doubts, they are, dashed aside after this OVA.
When I said the whole thing of, let's make a baby together, right? Like there was a part of me that was legitimately wondering if she was going to say that after seeing the adorable little children, right?
We would create a monster.
Yeah, it's like, no, we cannot, would not, should not.
Having a being form inside you for extended periods of time,
just collecting all your bad luck and
that would be a very sexy abomination. Oh, thank you. What are you talking about? I'm the sexy woman.
But yes, because now they're a canon couple. Okay, and the idea that Kuro is so responsible in trying to just keep the universe safe from his
Her
lady,
terror.
right, from her terror, that they went 20 years without ever going out in public, like in a sanctioned, allowed way. You know,
right.
like she would always probably sneak out and stuff and try and cause
course.
chaos, and then he'd chase her down.
That was the
and be
whole
like, "Nope,
incident in
come back."
season 1. Yeah,
Exactly. Right.
Also, I liked the Kazuma Vina or Bishamon
Oh God.
outing date situation because they very much multiple times had their like, they look good on you, and then she switches and she's like, hey, no, they look good on you.
Also, something I want to point out. So the whole bit with the shooting range bit, right? Where the game where they have
Shooting range. Yeah.
shooting range.
Yeah.
You know, there was this part of me that on the one hand was like, okay, come on. She uses the guns. Like, I know that you're her targeting thing and all that stuff.
But really, they are her.
But like, she's the one who fires the guns, you know?
I'm with you, dude.
But that, but it was cool, and and her being like, okay, these guns are crap,
And they are crap. They're rigged and stuff like
Exactly.
that. And Kazuma is the one
the analytical one, so it does make sense that he'd be like, okay, given that this gun is, however, this is how it would need to be done. Yeah.
targeting reticles.
Right. But then also the whole point of when they sit down, and then it's the, oh my, this is a couples area.
And it's Kazuma's the one that gets all like, like I think
she's like, whoa, stay here.
Yeah, what I think it is that he's realizing, hey, I serve her.
I must be professional.
Yeah, I am not her equal. I must be,
I am her guiding voice. I cannot.
Yeah, this is a boss and employee situation where he's like, that just would
become
not be
compromised.
proper.
Yep, it would not be proper.
But she's like, no, come here
Here's
and
a treat.
taste of my.
God damn it! I didn't bring it up.
She was offering, and for some reason he was hesitating. So,
Yes,
Kazuma, this is all on you.
This is all on you. But then there's the whole thing of oh man, I forget what her nickname is that Yato told Ebisu. But the annoying bitch or whatever.
Yeah, no. Here it is. Yeah. Crazy chick.
Crazy chick-san. Yes.
Miss Crazy Chick.
Miss Crazy Chick.
That is actually the funniest part of this episode.
Yeah.
The other funniest part was
just the lurk, like I
am the mob, and then he like. But this is actually the funniest.
But just the Miss Crazy Chick.
Ebisu-kun is waiting in Copy Pup.
Like, because so one of the things that
gives me life.
It's a complicated relationship for me. Of whenever there are these kinds of episodes where it's okay, let's have good old character interactions, right? Naturally, if there's any kind of romance subplots going on, those need to be addressed, right?
But if they constantly get abrupted...
there's only, it's a fine balance of edging out the audience.
Bait.
Right, yeah. Versus actually, like, not having anything happen, right? So,
And you expect couples to become canon in an OVA. Ho, ho, ho.
Well, they did in this one.
Boom.
No,
No, they were already canon. They were already
Mm-hmm.
canon. It's just the thing over the show being like, why would you doubt?
Yeah, exactly.
Why would you doubt?
Like, yeah. But right. But then to have the thing where, hey, this could become a moment potentially.
True.
And then all of a sudden, Miss Crazy Chick.
It just kills all of the moment. Entirely.
I love it.
It's so good.
Yep. And then she shows up and she's like, okay, I'm pissed.
But I've also calmed down just enough to where I'm like, I was concerned for you because I thought you were with Yato's group. Why are you not there? Oh, you're spilling your ice cream. Oh.
Okay.
She shifted into like
mom,
really quickly out of like angry war goddess.
Right. Stern mom that has a lot of work to do, but at the same time cares about you a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. But then she reached back and grabbed his hand and was like, "Hey, no, I just wanted to come here with you too."
Which I gotta say,
want to be together a little longer.
It's very sweet. It's very sweet. And at the same time, I was very surprised because Yato was kind of being a little shit of being like, no, we're going to do this. I want, like, just whining and being like, I want to do this, so we're doing this. Right. And not, maybe cluing into the fact that no, she's saying very specifically, I don't want to do this, right? Mm-hmm. And then it ends up working out in his favor. I'm sort of like,
well, okay. To be fair, with this is something where it wasn't really until she was in the moment that it then became something that was great. In the moment when the fireworks went off.
Oh.
In the moment before that, she was not enjoying it.
No, exactly.
She was unhappy about the fact that he wasn't really listening to her feelings on the matter.
Right,
there.
and he did address that. He did open up about that of like, oh,
yeah.
I did it again.
Yeah, she's not vindictive though. This is a thing of where she's like, I am tired of how much of a little shit you are at times, and the reason why she's tired of that is because she likes him.
Right.
If she likes him,
she wouldn't care if she didn't really like him.
Exactly. Yeah. So this is a complicated dynamic there that she's having to weave between.
Yeah.
And yet, because she likes him more and more as time goes on, if anything.
Yeah. Because even though she's only a first year in high school, she has to be the mature one in the relationship.
yeah. Is she a second year now, though?
No, first year.
Oh, no, that's right. That was her graduating.
Into high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. She's extremely mature then for her age.
Yep.
Like
it's to compensate,
in terms of like mental maturity and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah, someone has to be.
Someone has to be.
Yeah,
Kudo can't be everywhere.
Right, exactly.
Kazuma can't be everywhere either.
Nope. Oh man.
But yeah, this is a really sweet moment,
and I like that they got the picture. The picture was a really good picture.
The picture felt like the title of the OVA kind of like gave it away that it had to happen at some point, and I was just waiting for when's the best moment for a picture, and I was thinking, oh, they're gonna have the group all together, but no, it was actually all of them having their own little individual moments and stuff. But the fact that during this moment with all the fireworks and stuff, and them getting this really wholesome moment where they are having their date, they were talking about Kofuku and
Kuro, yeah.
And it's just like, how many years has it been since we saw fireworks this close up? This is Kuro talking here, just being like, yeah, this is great. And then she's holding onto his arm.
Yeah,
and it's just
adorable.
Like, oh, it's so great.
And then
cockroach. Koki! And summons him. He's just like,
no. And this is why you hadn't been on a date in 20 years.
But what I love about this, and this is something that's so funny, is that there are so many times where I've been in that dynamic where the girl is like, kill the spider! But instead, like, I'm the one, like, halfway up a pole, like, kill the spider, you know? And in this case, she doesn't even give him a choice.
No.
She just demands his weapon as, like, she calls his name, and hits him there, and as she's doing this, he's just, like, crying.
And the whole, like, the whole thing where there's what do you look for in a relationship? A professional spider killer, you know,
professional spider
and it's someone
killer.
Who will kill spiders for me, right? Yep. And then it's he does kill the spiders for her, not always of his own volition, but she makes sure that he remembers to stay in his place. That when there are the creepy bugs that come around, you know, he will smite them. She will use him to smite them with extreme prejudice. And
he's like, this is why I don't play imposter duos with you. You just panic vent every, like, once in a while when just a crewmate comes by. You're like, oh no, a crewmate! You're like,
just start killing people in a big group. Yeah. Oh, man. And then, of course, the trauma.
Right.
When Yato realizes.
Right. And of course, because he is, you know, very much dutiful to her, even though she vents right in front of a crewmate, he has to kill them.
Oh, wow. I just realized that you were saying vent. Yeah, and it's an actual vent. Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the joke.
Yep. And he will stick by her. Even though it totally makes him sus, you'll be like, nope, they totally didn't do that.
No.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I just found the body there. What are you talking about?
Yep.
He self-reports in everything.
Yeah.
What a partner. What a number two. You'd love to see it.
That's right.
But it was a cool moment for Ebisu to basically build up what could be a potential aspect of his character moving forward. In that he is trying to learn what it means like to not just be Ebisu, but to understand why the previous Ebisu loved humanity, Earth, the nearshore, and all that so much.
And how to globalize the Japanese economy.
Exactly. But that might take some time.
It could.
Because you can't just copy-pot everything. Even though copy-pot Disney would very much like to.
Yeah. Well, This was a fun OVA.
It was.
And now we can join with all of you in the whole Season 3 Never
Season 3
territory.
Never, yep.
Yeah.
It do be like that. Bones apparently has a lot of things on its plate. So,
Really?
Yeah,
That's
something about a hero and schools and all that. But
Odd.
yeah, very odd, very odd. But y'all, if you want to know what we're reacting to next after that, we have got a unique setup for you. We are doing 3 sequel seasons in a row for 3 different shows.
Yep.
Because 3 shows just got season 2s right after the other very recently. So, we're starting with The Promised Neverland, Season 2. We did Season 1 reactions, now let's do Season 2. Then, Beastars, Season 2, directly after that. And then directly after that, Dr. Stone, Season 2. Hell yeah. They're all one core continuations of their Season 1s, respectively. And they're going to be one after the other.
Yep.
So that we get them all going.
Right. And if you haven't, for some reason, watched
Season 1 of any of them,
Season 1 of any of them,
go do that.
Go do that, because all 3 of those shows are fantastic.
Fantastic in their respective genres and stuff. They're all really good.
Check that shit out.
Yeah. So, if you want to see the first episode's reaction of Promised Neverland Season 2, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us and the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel.
We stream every weekday. The info's in the description.
Yeah, so if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
next time.